All right, today is August the 7th, 2016. Right now at 9:20 p.m. in the foothills of Los Angeles, we have a temperature of 70 degrees. The relative humidity is 68%. The barometer is still reading 29.88 inches, which is the lowest it's been since around May the 5th. And we have a dew point of 59 degrees. And today it was sunny and clear in the foothill areas. But I understand from the comments on the forum that we had chemtrails sprayed down near the coast in Orange County and also in the LA County area, as well as east towards Wrightwood and out in that area. Okay, so thanks for those reports. All right, now we're watching the northeast Pacific water vapor loop, and we can see that this storm, which was formerly Earl, has now been renamed to Javier right here. This is a tropical storm with 50-mile-per-hour winds. And the interesting thing about this is that we see clockwise rotation here. And that is because we have strong high pressure at the 300 millibar level here. Let's take a look at the 300 millibar map right now. And we can see that the storm, this is Javier right here, low pressure system, but yet we have high pressure, very strong high pressure, in fact, so much so that we have clockwise rotation on top of that developing hurricane. So, and then we have upper level low right here near Texas, and we have that stationary upper level low that's still spinning right here over, over Vancouver and Washington State. And we have that low out here just west of California. Let's go ahead and take a look at the water vapor map once again. We can see that that system out in the Pacific has been hit pretty hard. This core is all disorganized. It's still spinning, but the moisture has been evaporated by the transmitter that's been focusing on that system. See right here we have very little moisture left. Some of that is drifting towards California, and actually moving right into Northern California is a pocket of moisture. So that means that the jets will be upspraying most likely, and the people in Northern California and possibly Central California right near the Bay Area will see the jets dispensing chemtrails in the skies to possibly stop that rain potential. So we'd like to hear from people up in Northern California on the forum. Leave a couple of messages, leave some comments, and let us know what is going on up there. All right. So we have Javier down here, which is trying to spin counterclockwise. This storm is forecast to move right up the Baja California peninsula right here. So what that means is we're going to see some strong high pressure developing very soon, despite the fact that we have 29.88 inches on the barometer, which is fairly low pressure for the time right now. Time being, we'll see the pressure rise very soon, because this is going to be moving right up the peninsula. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map here for the trek for Javier in the next few days. This is the National Hurricane Center map. Tropical storm Javier down here. 50-mile-per-hour winds moving northwest at 13 miles per hour. So this is going to move right towards Southern California right here, and we have Arizona. And that means that the sociopaths running our controlling our weather are busy right now planning how to install and maintain high pressure right here over Southern California and Arizona. What they're going to do, what they usually do when these hurricanes move right up the coast, is they hit them with so much high pressure that they spin off. And what will happen is this storm will move right into Mexico. It'll probably cut through New Mexico and through Texas and out to the northeast. That's typically what happens. I've been watching these for watching the satellite now solid for 3 years every day. I've been studying the weather for 5 years and watching the barometer mainly, and the dew point and the relative humidity And we've noticed that every time we have a storm moving in, we have high pressure installed. And if we have a moisture field moving in, we get chemtrails. The pattern is very clear. And so it was important to put this information up on YouTube and on these videos to show people, teach people the pattern. The pattern is very important. The chemtrails are always sprayed in California when we have an incoming moisture field like what we're seeing right here, right there. Let's go take a look at the these other maps right here. This is a little bit more close up. Okay, so we can see that moisture field moving right into central and northern California right there. There's the infrared loop. See that stationary upper level low? That has not gone anywhere for about 3 days. And we see that California is fairly dry. The high pressure, the upper level high pressure, is preventing any of this monsoonal thunderstorm activity from getting in and dropping rain, which we need very badly. All right, let's go take a look at the East Pacific. This is Javier right here. And we see the general clockwise rotation, which is very odd, but the high pressure that they're forcing down on top of this storm is creating all that clockwise movement. So this alone shows us that there is some very odd man-made weather manipulation going on right here, this clockwise rotation right on top of that developing hurricane. And this storm here, this is Ivette. Okay, let's look at the infrared loop. The core of this system is moving counterclockwise, but everything around it is going clockwise. The bands and everything are moving in a sort of a clockwise pattern. If you look at this in the visible light mode, we can see the photoshopping right here and on the core. Stop this and scroll through it. Looks like a couple of dimple marks there. It's hard to determine. Okay. Okay, so we've seen these maps. Let's go look at the pressure map, or rather the jet stream. This is the 300 millibar jet stream. We can see that there is some flow moving out of the Bering Sea and across the Aleutian Islands and over towards Canada. So some rebuilding of the jet stream is occurring. The last 2.5, 3 weeks, we have not seen much, if any, jet stream activity right here in this entire central and eastern Pacific Ocean area. All right, here's the sea level pressure map. We can see the huge area of high pressure that's always in place. You can see that, and we also right here we can see the low pressure over Nevada and Utah, part of Arizona, part of California. We have a low indicated, of course, right where that developing storm is, right there. There's Javier. Okay, let's go to the 500 millibar. We have Javier right here, low pressure indicated. We have high pressure indicated all through here. And we have some squiggly lines right here. That indicates that there are some transmitters at work. We're getting some oddball returns, varying degrees of high and low pressure. We have this stationary low here, and we have that other upper level low, mid and upper level lows right there. Here's the 300 millibar chart. And here's that high pressure we were looking at right on top of this developing low pressure system. We've got high pressure. This is a transmitter generated high pressure right here. We go back to the right here. Actually, right here is what we want to see. You've got high pressure right on top of this system. That's descending air, clockwise rotation, and that is causing all this clockwise rotation. All right, so that's the report for today, and we will keep an eye on Javier, and we'll do another update tomorrow.